crazy. We've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Calm down, Zoe. Kia ora and welcome back. My name's Zoe Stebe, your vocal coach for today. And today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Love Bites, Edge of the World. Let's get to the video. Before I get to Love Bites, I just have to say thank you so much for your amazing response to my other Love Bites video. Honestly, I was blown away. These women are incredible and you guys are incredible. Over here on my channel, you're going to find reactions analyses to live performances so that you can sing more like your favorite singers in the comfort of your own home. So, you know, if you want to learn how to sing more like them, then hit that subscribe button because I'd love to see you around here more often. Let's check out what Love Bites is up to and just fucking rock out. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, I was waiting for like a massive breakdown there, but didn't happen. She was up. There was so much going on with what she was doing with her voice. Calm down, Zoe. Okay, the song is 7.5 minutes long. I'll be like, ugh, if I keep up that level of energy. Okay, I love that last note. That was like a fabulous clear belt. Can you hear though? Like it was straight, it was loud, and then right at the end, she just introduced that like little bit of vibrato. If you're just like looking for a couple of little tweaks to your belt, then check out my technique deep dive at the end of the video, and I'll give you some pointers on how you can kind of streamline your belt a little bit better, but let's just keep watching because like, ah. Okay, I'm going to go back to that guitar solo because we definitely cannot break that one up. But I just have to say that note just in there, that was not belted. Okay, let's just go have a look at it again so you can hear it. Keep it in your mind. For me in my singing lessons, this is always my vibrato. This is my vibrato hand. Yeah, there was like a little bit of twang coming into the sound. It was quite thin, but what the singer is doing is she's using a lowered larynx position to kind of create a little bit of darkness, a little bit of depth, which is an opera technique. So, but this is just so cool. I'm surprised this is such a ballad though. I really was expecting like, still cool. I have to admit though, they just like look cool as cucumbers, right? They're just like standing there, very, very cool. That note there, that was a much twangier sound, wasn't it? You had a wow! And what's happening with twang is you have the larynx or the thyroid cartilage and you have the epiglottis. The epiglottis comes down and creates a pocket where the sound can spin around, and that's what boosts the frequencies for twang. You could say that was like a belty sound with twang. I couldn't really 100% tell. It actually doesn't matter if it was or not. I just don't want people to think that when they're going to sing this stuff that they have to like scream the shit out of it, because she is using the microphone as well. You have to remember that. It's not always about intense volume. It's about vocal fold thickness. So you can also sing quite quietly and have the same sound or the same quality to your voice as if you're singing loud. You're just using less energy. So think about that in your practice. trying to read the lyrics and get an idea of the meaning of this song, but at the same time have a look at what she's up to with her voice. It's quite the same the whole way through at the moment. I would say that's like relatively high for a female. So if you're looking to create more of that sound, then I want you to think about you've got to raise the larynx, otherwise it's not going to work, okay? You can't keep it. You notice as well when she's singing there, it's not as the dark sound, not that opera-y sound. It's just at the end she's releasing into the vibrato. But you've got to think about like you're speaking like a little child, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's super unfair up there. And that way you're going to raise the larynx in order to allow the vocal folds to thicken up in that sort of higher part of the range. Honestly, it's probably like right on the passaggio for most people. Making sure that you're thinking about your posture. You saw as well when she goes for those high notes, she's got the microphone here and she's almost looking up slightly, microphone in front of her. That's not just part of the act. That's also when you lift the chin slightly, you create more space at the back of the throat. Having the arms like this also helps engage the lats. I don't know what's going on in her back though. Maybe it's the lats, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just intuitively that she's doing it. And that way you're going to stabilize the larynx for those, what are almost like a belty kind of sound. Oh, such a... Crazy. That was such a long song, but so fucking cool. Okay, again, she kind of stayed around the same sort of area of her voice for the whole time, but did you notice how high that tongue position was? With a high tongue position, again, you create more space at the back of the throat. You also have more resonance with a high tongue as well. I said that in this week's technique deep dive that we take a look at what can I do in order to, or what can you do in order to improve your belt, which means that we're going to take a look at relaxation maneuvers. Yes, I know. Zoe, what? I'm belting. I know. Belting is an extreme voice quality, okay? It's very loud. It's the loudest of the voice qualities, but that doesn't mean that belt is unhealthy if it is done correctly, okay? I don't want people to say belting is unhealthy, bad for the voice, yada, yada, yada. We've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Now, the relaxation maneuvers are rolling the shoulders once you've got that sound. Okay, so you could be singing da 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 and roll the shoulders so that if you roll the shoulders, it doesn't go ah and squish the sound. You can go for a walk. You can also think about moving the jaw as well. You can think about putting your arms up above your head and putting them down to the side. Just double check that tension isn't kind of like creeping out to your extremities, because it really does have a tendency to do that. So thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. Love bites. You are amazing. What should I have a look at next, though? Let me know down in the comments what you want me to have a look at, including a link, please, because over here on my channel, you're only going to find reactions and analyses to live performances. Yes, live was the operative word. But if you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button, because I bring out videos just like this one 3 times a week. I want to make sure that you sing better in the comfort of your own home, because we can all sing. We just have to learn how to do it. It's just about putting, all the right pieces of the puzzle in the right place. That's enough of the metaphor, Zoe. Let's just, say happy singing. Have an awesome rest of your day. Ka kite anō.